I overheard her phone call through the baby monitor. Once I get pregnant, he's trapped forever. I scheduled my vasectomy during her girls' trip. 6 months later, she's still confused why the tests are negative. Her mom keeps asking about grandchildren. I, 32 male, have been with my girlfriend Qley, 29, for 3 years, living together for 2. Everything seemed great until about 4 months ago. We'd been talking about the future, marriage, kids, the usual progression. I was open to it all, just wanted to take things at a reasonable pace. Save up properly, get married, then think about kids. Made sense to me. Qley seemed on board, said she understood. No rush, we had time, cool. Then her best friend Dina had a baby. Everything changed. Suddenly Qley's biological clock went from normal ticking to air raid siren. Baby clothes in Target made her tear up. She'd send me Instagram reels of babies laughing. Renamed our future kids from Someday Maybe to Aiden and Emma, due in 2025. I tried talking to her about it, reminded her of our timeline. She'd nod and agree, then go right back to baby fever mode the next day. 3 months ago, I was working from home, had a video call scheduled, so I was in the office with headphones on. We have a baby monitor in there because we use it as a guest room when my nephew visits. Monitor was on from his last stay. I'd forgotten about it. The parent unit was in our bedroom. Qley must have forgotten too. I heard her phone ring through the monitor. She answered on speaker. Hey Dina. Girl, how's Operation Baby Daddy going? My stomach dropped. I muted my work call. Laughing. Slow. He's still talking about waiting until after the wedding. You're almost 30. You can't wait forever. I know. That's why I stopped taking my pills last month. What? Yas, get that baby. He doesn't know. Figure once I get pregnant, he's trapped forever. He'll have to marry me then. Smart. Guys never leave once there's a baby. Exactly. And his family has money. Even if we split, I'll get child support for 18 years. You're terrible. I love it. Just being strategic. He's a good guy. He'll probably stay. But insurance doesn't hurt. They talked for another 20 minutes about baby names and nursery themes. I sat there stunned, missed my entire work call. My girlfriend was trying to baby trap me, actively, had already stopped birth control without telling me, was planning this with her friend like it was some fun scheme. I needed to think. That night, acted normal. Qley was extra affectionate. Now I knew why. When she initiated, I mentioned I wasn't feeling well. She looked annoyed but dropped it. Next day, researched vasectomies. Found a urologist covered by my insurance. Consultation availability in 2 weeks. Perfect timing. Qley had a girls' trip planned with Dina and some others in 3 weeks. 4-day weekend at a beach house. Plenty of time for a vasectomy and initial recovery. Booked the consultation for my lunch break. Doctor was straightforward. Doctor, you're sure about this? It's reversible but not guaranteed. Me, I'm sure. Doctor, partner knows? Me, she's not supportive of permanent decisions right now. Doctor, I see. Well, you're 32, no kids. Some doctors would want spousal consent, but legally it's your choice, I understand. Scheduled the procedure for the Friday of Qley's trip. The next 3 weeks were surreal. Qley ramped up her seduction attempts. New lingerie appeared. She'd accidentally forget to close the bathroom door during showers. Started mentioning how she'd been feeling weird and different lately. I played oblivious but stayed careful. Work was really stressful. I had a lot of headaches. Developed a sudden interest in marathon training that left me too exhausted most nights. She started getting frustrated. Little comments here and there. Qley, we barely have sex anymore. Me, sorry babe, work's killing me. After the Henderson project ends, I promise. When's that? Me, 2 more months maybe. She did not look happy. The girls' trip arrived. Dropped her at Dina's house Thursday night. They were carpooling to the beach house. Qley, gonna miss me? Every second. Maybe when I get back we can reconnect? Me, absolutely. She kissed me goodbye. I waited until Dina's car turned the corner, then drove myself to the clinic. Procedure went smoothly. Local anesthetic, 20 minutes, done. Doctor gave me the aftercare instructions. Doctor, ice for swelling, rest for 48 hours. No heavy lifting for a week. Follow up in 3 months for testing. Testing? Doctor, to confirm it worked. Until then, use protection. Got it? Spent the weekend on the couch. Told any friends who texted that I had the flu. posted a few strategic Instagram stories of soup and tissues to sell it. Qley texted periodically from her trip, beach selfies, group shots with drinks, seemed to be having fun. Good, I needed the recovery time. By Monday when she returned, I was moving normally. Little sore, but nothing visible. Qley, how was your weekend? Me, boring. Caught up on Netflix? You? Amazing. So relaxing. Dina says hi? I bet she does. Update 1. The baby campaign intensified immediately after her trip. Suddenly, Qley's headaches disappeared. Her fatigue vanished. She became the picture of health and vitality, specifically, reproductive vitality. Started tracking her cycles openly. Big calendar on the fridge with little stars on certain dates. Qley, just so we know when I'm, more energetic. That's thorough. She downloaded ovulation apps, bought those predictor stick things. Our bathroom looked like a fertility clinic. The pressure was not subtle. Today's a star day. Oh yeah? Already pulling me toward the bedroom. Very stellar, come on. I didn't refuse every time, that would be suspicious, but I was careful. Very careful. The doctor said 3 months until confirmed sterile. I wasn't taking chances. After one particularly enthusiastic star day, Qley lay there with her hips elevated on a pillow. What are you doing? Just stretching. Feels good for my back. Sure it does. 2 weeks later, found her in the bathroom with a pregnancy test. Just checking. Sometimes you know early. Test was negative. She looked crushed. You okay? Yeah, just thought maybe I was getting sick, guess not. This pattern repeated. Every 2 weeks, new tests. All negative. Her frustration grew. By week 6, she was researching fertility supplements. Our kitchen counter looked like a GNC exploded. Folic acid, vitamin E, some herb I couldn't pronounce. Qley, just being healthy. Good for both of us. Me, both? I mean, you and me, both of us. Right? Then came the dietary changes. Suddenly we were eating oysters twice a week, great zinc, Brazil nuts, selenium, and enough spinach to choke Popeye. Folate. Read this article about nutrition and wellness. We should take care of ourselves. This is a lot of effort for wellness. What's that supposed to mean? Nothing. Pass the oysters. Her mom started calling more frequently. Always when Qley was on speaker, always with subtle hints. Dina's baby is getting so big. Such a blessing. Yeah, Mom, we know. Mom, you're not getting younger, sweetie. Mom? I'm just saying, your father and I would love grandchildren before we're too old to enjoy them. These calls always ended with Qley staring at me meaningfully. 8 weeks in, she scheduled a doctor's appointment. Just a checkup, making sure everything's working. Everything's working? General health stuff. She came back from that appointment moody, wouldn't talk about it, but I saw the pamphlets in her purse, understanding your fertility and when to seek help. That weekend, her sister Mallory visited. They spent Saturday afternoon whispering in the kitchen. I caught fragments. Been trying for months. Maybe it's him. Get him tested. Sunday morning, Mallory cornered me. Mallory, so when are you making my sister a mom? Me? We're not in a rush. She's 29, clock's ticking, we're aware. Maybe you should both get checked, make sure the plumbing works. The plumbing's fine. How do you know? Just do. She gave me a suspicious look, but dropped it. Update 2, 3 months, time for my follow-up test. Told Qley I had a dentist appointment. Drove to the urologist instead. Provided my sample, waited for results. Nurse, congratulations, mister. 0 sperm count. The procedure was successful. Excellent. Got my official documentation. Stopped at home to hide it in my filing cabinet. Then actually went to the dentist for a cleaning. Didn't need more lies than necessary. Meanwhile, Qley had escalated to DEFCON 1. Our bedroom became a scheduled appointment. She had spreadsheets. Optimal times, positions for conception, dietary tracking. Found her crying one night after another negative test. Qley, I don't understand. We're doing everything right. Me, these things take time. Qley, it's been 4 months. Me, that's not that long. Dina got pregnant the first month trying. Me, everyone's different. She started eyeing me suspiciously. Maybe it's you. Maybe. You should get tested. I'll think about it. Think about it? This affects both of us. Which is why we should both think about it. The next week, she ambushed me with a home sperm test kit. Look what I found at CVS. We can check right now. I'm not doing that. Why not? Because it's weird. If we need testing, we'll go to real doctors. This is real. It's FDA approved. Still no. She threw the box at the wall. It bounced off and landed in the trash. Fitting. Her mother's calls became weekly events, then bi-weekly, always the same theme. Any news to share? No, Mom? You know, when I was your age, I already had you and Mallory. Times were different. Not that different. Men were still men, women were still women. Looking at me, some men more than others. The passive aggression was real. Then came the fertility clinic brochures, left strategically around the house. On my desk, in the bathroom, tucked into my laptop bag. Settle. I don't know what you mean. The brochure in my shoe must have fallen there. Into my shoe, inside the closet. Crazy how things move around. Her friend group started treating me differently. Cold at gatherings, Dina especially. Dina, at a barbecue, must be nice, being responsibility-free. What? No kids, no real commitments, just floating through life. I have commitments. Sure you do. Dina, stop. Just saying what everyone's thinking. The pressure came from all sides now. Social media was brutal. Qley started sharing those "she deserves better" quotes, posting photos of Dina's baby with captions like "someday." 5 months in, she gave me an ultimatum. Qley, we're going to a fertility specialist. Are we? Yes, I made an appointment. Next Tuesday. I work Tuesday. Take the afternoon off. Can't. Big presentation. Then Wednesday. Client dinner. Then when? When we're both ready. I'm ready. I've been ready. Ready for what? We're not even engaged. Wrong thing to say. She stormed out, stayed at Dina's that night. Update 3. 6 months since the procedure. Qley was spiraling. She'd gone through the stages. Optimism. It'll happen when it happens. Frustration. Why isn't this working? Suspicion. Maybe something's wrong with you. Desperation. We need help. Anger. Current stage. Everything became a fight. Dinner? Fight about my lack of commitment. TV show? Fight about the couple with kids. Grocery shopping? Fight in the baby aisle. Her mother had given up subtlety entirely. Mom, visiting for lunch. I ran into Mrs. Patterson yesterday. Her daughter just had twins. Remember her? Year younger than you? Yes, Mom. IVF. Very expensive but worth it. Of course they tried naturally first. Her husband was very cooperative. She looked directly at me while saying, cooperative. Me. More coffee, Linda? I'd rather have grandchildren. Coffee it is. The apartment became a shrine to fertility. Crystals appeared. Actual crystals. Rose quartz under the bed, for love energy. Moonstone on her nightstand, feminine power. Some green thing in the bathroom, fertility enhancement. Found her burning sage one evening. What's happening? Qley, cleansing negative energy. Maybe that's the problem. Negative energy is preventing pregnancy? Don't mock me. I'm not mocking, just clarifying. She started seeing an acupuncturist, then a naturopath, then something called a fertility coach, who charged $200 an hour to tell her to eat pineapple cores. Our fridge looked like a tropical fruit stand. Pineapples, pomegranates, figs, all supposedly magical pregnancy foods. Qley, did you eat the figs? Some. You need to eat all of them. They increase sperm motility. My sperm are plenty motile. Apparently not. The breaking point came during her friend Rachel's baby shower. I tried to skip it, but Qley guilt-tripped me into going. Mistake. Surrounded by pregnant women and new moms, Qley was barely holding it together. During the gift opening, she excused herself. Found her crying in the bathroom. You okay? No, I'm not okay. Everyone's having babies except me. It's not a race. Easy for you to say. You're not the one with an expiration date. Me, you're 29, not 49. Tell that to my eggs. We left early. In the car, she exploded. I know what you're doing. Me driving? You're sabotaging this. You don't want kids with me. Me never said that. You don't have to. Your actions speak volumes. What actions? The avoiding, the excuses, the refusal to get tested. Maybe the pressure is the problem. Pressure? Pressure? I'm trying to start a family with the man I love, and you act like I'm asking you to rob a bank. You went off birth control without telling me. Silence. First time I'd mentioned knowing that. What? You stopped taking your pills without discussing it. How did you? Does it matter? I just thought, if it happened naturally. Me, without my consent? Consent? We're in a relationship. That requires honesty. Like you're being honest, something's wrong and you won't admit it. Nothing's wrong. Then prove it, get tested. No, why? Because I don't need to. What does that mean? I almost told her, almost. But I remembered her words. Once I get pregnant, he's trapped forever. The calculated nature of it. The backup plan about child support. It means no. She didn't come home that night, or the next. Stayed with Dina, posting cryptic messages about knowing your worth, and when someone shows you who they are, believe them. Ironic. Final update. It's been 2 months since the baby shower fight. Here's how it all shook out. Qley came back after 3 days at Dina's, had clearly been coached for a conversation. Qley, calm, rehearsed. I think we need counseling. Me, okay. Really? You'll go? Me, sure. Counseling sounds good. She looked suspicious at my easy agreement but scheduled an appointment. First session was illuminating. What brings you here? We're having fertility issues. Medical fertility issues? Well, we don't know because someone won't get tested. We're not trying for a baby. Yes, we are. Me, no, you are. You decided unilaterally. Can you explain? So I did. The birth control deception, the pressure, the manipulation. Qley tried to interrupt, but the therapist shut her down. Qley, reproductive coercion is a serious issue. Coercion? I'm not coercing anyone. Stopping birth control without partner knowledge is literally reproductive coercion. But we talked about kids. Talking about future children and secretly trying to conceive are different things. The session devolved from there. Qley stormed out after 30 minutes. That night, she went nuclear. Called my mother. My phone rang at 10 p.m. Mom, what is this about you refusing to have children? Me, hi Mom, Qley called you? She's distraught, says you won't even get tested. It's complicated, then uncomplicate it. That girl loves you. Me, does she? Or does she love the idea of child support? What? I sent her a recording. Yeah, I'd recorded the baby monitor conversation on my phone. Insurance. Mom listened. Long silence after. Oh honey, I'm so sorry. Yeah, come to dinner Sunday, alone. The next day, Qley's mom showed up at our apartment. I was working from home. We need to talk. About? My daughter's future. That's up to her. She's wasting her prime years on you. She's free to leave anytime. After 3 years, you owe her. I owe her? Marriage, children, security. I don't owe anyone kids I don't want. Then be a man and tell her. Me, I have. She doesn't listen. Because she loves you. She loves my bank account. Linda went red. How dare you? Ask her about her insurance policy. Ask about the 18 years of child support she discussed with Dina. She wouldn't. She did, on speaker, while I listened. Linda left without another word. The final confrontation came that weekend. Qley had been silent for days. Then suddenly, Qley, I'm ovulating. Okay? This is the perfect time, please. Qley, stop. Just try. What's the harm in trying? The harm is you're obsessed. I'm running out of time. You're 29, and I want 3 kids? Do the math. I did, that's why I got a vasectomy. The words just came out. 6 months of lies ended in one sentence. Qley, you, what? Me, vasectomy. 6 months ago, during your girls' trip. That's not, you're lying. I pulled out the paperwork, showed her the 0 sperm count results. You knew I was trying, because you told Dina, on speaker, about trapping me. Her face went white. You heard that? Baby monitor. Every word. That was just girl talk. Planning to trap me with a baby for money is girl talk? I love you. You love stability. There's a difference. She started throwing things, cushions, magazines, a coffee mug. I let her rage. You stole my chance. You tried to steal my choice. I wasted 3 years. Me, so did I. She packed that night, took everything she could fit in her car, moved back with her parents. The aftermath was predictable. Social media explosion about my betrayal and deception. Conveniently leaving out her own deception, of course. Mutual friends took sides. Most who knew the full story sided with me. Her friend group painted me as a monster who stole her youth. Got a few interesting messages. From Rachel, baby shower host. Carly told me everything. Good for you. She's been talking about baby trapping for years. Tried it with her ex too. From Carly's cousin. Dodged a bullet. She told everyone at Thanksgiving she was going to secure the bag with you. From Dina. You're gonna die alone. Me, rather die alone than live trapped. Carly tried one last manipulation 2 weeks after moving out. Showed up at my door at midnight. I'm pregnant. No, you're not. I took a test. It's positive. She pulled out a pregnancy test. 2 lines. I looked closer. This is Dina's test. I can see where you tried to scratch her name off the date. That's not. It's dated 3 months ago. She actually tried to snatch it back. We're done here. Haven't seen her since. Heard through the grapevine she's on dating apps now. Bio says she's ready to settle down and start a family ASAP. At least she's being honest up front now. As for me, peaceful. Living alone, dating casually, being very upfront about being child-free. Amazing how much stress disappears when you're not being secretly sabotaged. Lessons learned. 1. Trust your gut when something feels off. 2. Baby monitors pick up more than baby sounds. 3. Reproductive coercion goes both ways. 4. Anyone who tries to trap you doesn't love you. 5. Vasectomies are outpatient procedures with quick recovery. To anyone in a similar situation, you don't owe anyone children. Your body, your choice applies to everyone. And if someone's trying to trap you, run. Carly thought she had me trapped. Turns out she played herself. No regrets.